Hey, second grade, Mrs. Thomas here, ready for our math lesson. Today's Thursday. We're going to continue with our coins. Let's look at our math card for the month of March. It's the end of March now, so by the end of March, we should be able to do everything on this chart here. These are the ones that we send home every month. So let's start by looking at our vocabulary. These are the words that second graders are supposed to know by the end of March. Coins. We've definitely talked about coins. A quarter, dime, nickel, and penny. We're going to keep talking about those, and you have to be able to identify which one of these are which. A cent sign, which looks like this. The word dollar. Value. Value means how much is it worth. Amount, what is the amount of money that you have? And then decimal point, because when we write $1, it has a decimal point in it. Those are the words that you need to be able to know by the end of March. So if you keep watching my videos, we'll have covered all of these. We're doing counting money. These are the skills that we need by the end of the month. We need to be able to use touch points or another strategy to count coins, draw and labeled coins, compare coins by greatest to least value, draw a combination of coins that can make $1. We talked about that yesterday. And solving word problems using any strategy that makes sense. This is what it looks like to put touch points on money. So we can't really write on money, right? So sometimes we have to draw it to put the touch points on. This is a, quarter. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. A quarter is 25 cents. This one is a, dime. Dime is 10 cents, 5, 10. And a nickel is 5 cents, and we know that our lucky penny is 1 cent. That's why we put the line underneath it. So since this last skill right here was to solve word problems using any strategy that makes sense, we're going to do some word problems today. We're on 7.7. Let's look at this word problem right here. Kendra gave 2 dimes, 2 nickels, 1 quarter, and 2 $1 bills to her sister. How much money did Kendra give her sister? If you have those coins out, if you've been using real coins, I'm going to dump mine out. If you've been using real coins to follow our math lessons, you can pull those out. 2 dimes, 2 nickels, 1 quarter, and 2 $1 bills. I don't have 2 $1 bills actually, so I'm going to write there. Now I have 2 $1 bills. These are the paper money, 1 and 1. So 2 dimes, 2 nickels, 1 quarter, and 2 $1 bills to her sister. How much money did she give to her sister? So we have to add this up. So if you don't have the paper or the coins, if you don't have real coins, you can just draw them on your paper. Let's draw them right here with the touch points on it. So let's draw the 2 dimes. Dimes have a touch point on the top and the bottom. Let's draw the 2 nickels. Nickels have the touch points in the middle, nickel in the middle. And then let's draw 1 quarter. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. A quarter is 25 cents. So we have 2 dimes, 2 nickels, a quarter, and 2 $2 bills. How much money did she give Kendra? I'm going to stop and you can add it up and let me know what your total is. This is what I would do. I would say $2 and put those to the side. We don't need to count those right now. I would look for any pennies. Did you have any pennies? Nope, we didn't have any pennies, so we don't have to push those to the side. So let's just count our coins. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So counting coins is 55 cents. That's all really you need to know. But this word problem is talking about she's having $2.55. I know that we don't really need to learn about more than, just the coins. We're adding the dollars into it, but I think that you're smart enough to get it. So here's the answer. $2.55. This is how it's written. So we counted the coins as 55 cents. That's why it says 55. And then there's $2 bills. So this is how you write it. $2, because it was $2. Decimal point means and 55. So when we say this, we say $2.55. That's how much she had. She had $2, here they are, and 55 cents. If we were just going to count the coins would actually just equal up to 55 cents. But I think you can get it to understand that the dollar bills mean $2.55. Let's try another one. Jacob has 2 $1 bills, 2 dimes, and 3 pennies in his pocket. How much money does Jacob have in his pocket? So if we don't have coins, we're going to go and draw them. If we do have coins, we can grab them. 2 $1 bills, 2 dimes, 3 pennies. Let's see. I have to jump out my piggy bank to see if I have 3 pennies. Ooh, that's a dirty one. There's one. So 2 dimes, 3 pennies, and 2 $1 bills, which I'm going to draw those 2 $1 bills. Got it? 2 dimes. How do we do dimes? Top and bottom. Yep. 3 pennies. 1, 2, 3. Let's count this up. First we can count. Remember, we don't need to count our dollars first. We'll worry about those at the end. If we have pennies, we push those aside and we do those last. So here's our pennies. We're doing those last. We're going to do our silver coins first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. So the change equaled 23 cents. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 cents. The $2 bills equals $2. Remember the $2 bills from the problem. So when we write the answer, we write $2, decimal point means and, 2, 3. Let's say it together. $2.23. The most important part is that we're counting the 23 cents. Dime, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. I just wanted you to see what it looks like when you have extra dollar bills. But for your practicing, we should be practicing counting these coins. Okay, let me get my paper. I need a new piece of paper so I can do the next problem. We're going to do one more word problem. If you have your coins, get them ready. Here we go. Amber used 2 quarters, 1 nickel, and 3 $1 bills to buy a toy. The toy costs $1.05. How much money does she have left? Wow, this is a 2-step problem. We love 2-step problems, right? Let's get our money ready so we can figure out what it's asking us to do. Let's start with what she had. She had 2 quarters, 1 nickel, and 3 $1 bills. Let me look for that. Let me get my piggy bank and look for that. 2 quarters, 1, 2, 1 nickel. Let me look for that. Is this a nickel? Can't tell. Yep, that's a nickel. 2 quarters, 1 nickel, and 3 $1 bills. Okay, so I'm going to Draw my 3 $1 bills. Let's check if we're right. 2 quarters, 1 nickel, 3 $1 bills. Okay, so she walked up to the register with this money and she wanted to buy a toy. The toy costs $1. See how they wrote that? $1.05. How much money does she have left? So if you're going to take your money up to the cash register and buy a toy, are you going to subtract the money that you have in your hand? Are you going to take money away? Or when you buy the toy, are you going to get more money to put in your pocket? Which one do you think? Yep, it's subtracting. When you're buying a toy, you're subtracting your money because you're giving your money to the cashier so that she can put it in the cash register, and you're going to have less money. So how much money are you giving her? Let's look back. The toy costs $1.05. Okay, so you're giving her $1.05. So you're giving her $1. So let's get rid of this dollar. You gave this to her. And you had to give her 5 cents. Which one of these coins could you give the cashier to give her 5 cents? Nickel was right, so we're going to give her this. We're giving her the dollar and the nickel. The question is, how much money does Amber have left? This is what she has left. She has $2 and 2 quarters. How much money is $2 and 2 quarters? Can you write it on your paper? $2, $2, and 2 quarters. You can either count with touch points or count on. I taught you how to count quarters yesterday. You can watch that video back if you want to count quarters. 25, 50, 75, 100. We only have 2, so 25, 50. 2 quarters is 50 cents. So the answer is $2 and 50 cents. Let's check if we were right. Oh, $2 and 50 cents. We did it. We just answered a 2-part word problem. The first part, we had to draw out our money. The second part, we had to subtract. To subtract, we just crossed it out. We took it away. We didn't actually subtract. We just used our picture to take away the money that we spent. That's a good strategy on word problems. You can use a picture and act it out, and then you can just count back the answer instead of having to add or subtract. You did a great job. Thanks for learning math with me today. See you tomorrow.